It is a historic moment. A complex, multi-nation prisoner swap has just taken place, and we continue to follow the latest breaking news on the return of three Americans. Wall Street Journal reporter Evan Gerskovich, Marine veteran Paul Whelan, Radio Free Europe's Alsu Karmasheva are the three American citizens who are coming home. In addition, prominent Russian opposition figure Vladimir Kara-Murza, a U.S. resident and a Pulitzer Prize winner for The Washington Post, joins them as well. We saw their families surrounding President Biden as he made those remarks from the White House. A particularly special day for Miriam, the daughter of Alsu, who is celebrating her 13th birthday tomorrow. Her ability to celebrate it now with her mother is something that the president remarked upon, as all of those families are now breathing a giant sigh of relief. I want to bring in CBS News Chief White House correspondent Nancy Cordes for more. Nancy, from an administration standpoint, this was a major deal, and we heard the president being asked about whether it pretended for improved relations with Russia. His remarks were your lips to God's ears. But when our Ed O'Keefe asked about it, he said he doesn't have a reason necessarily to speak with Vladimir Putin. Given that those two leaders aren't talking, what had to be done in order to make this happen?
Well, negotiations for these prisoner swaps tend to take place on a separate channel than, for example, conversations about the Ukraine war. And frankly, the fact that these conversations have to happen at all is generally indicative of a pretty poor relationship, because the Russians are detaining Americans who the U.S. has always insisted are being held for no reason at all except to use them as political pawns. So the fact that they were able to get this deal done does not necessarily indicate any improvement of the relationship at all. President Biden described this as a diplomatic feat, and that is a pretty good description, because it involved 7 countries, including the U.S., Russia, Germany, Slovenia, Norway, Poland. Individuals being detained in all of those countries had to be exchanged in order for this deal to take place and to bring these 3 Americans and 1 permanent resident back here to U.S. soil. And it's funny, Lana, you mentioned Miriam and the fact that the president pointed out that it was her 13th birthday. I think, like a lot of 13-year-olds, it was hard to tell whether she was delighted or horrified that he had a bunch of adults in the room sing happy birthday to her live on national television. Clearly, it was an overwhelming moment for her. You saw her tear up afterwards. This is a young girl who has had to live without the presence of her mother for a year now, and you can only imagine how she and the other family members who were there with President Biden are feeling today.
Nancy, don't go anywhere. I want to ask you a bit more about this prisoner swap, as well as the president's remarks about Donald Trump. But I'm told now to bring in campaign reporter Nidia Cavazos, because, Nidia, you have learned something more about the vice president's role in the hostage release?
That's right. It's now known and also reportable that the vice president played a critical role in making this prisoner exchange happen. And this is because during an international trip that Harris took earlier this year in February, when she attended the Munich Security Conference, she was able to meet with the Chancellor of Germany and also the Prime Minister of Slovenia. And they spoke about the release of the Russian prisoners in their jails, given that the United States and Vice President Harris believed that their release was essential to move this agreement forward into what we're now seeing, the release of Americans, including the Wall Street journalist Evan, and that's what we know so far.
Right. Thank you, Nidia.